So you had to pull data out of the EHR plus pull data down from the 835 content to then marry those two things up to really reverse engineer minus sequestration what was being paid and when, based on sort of the discharge date and these kinds of things. So that project, it did require us to come in, bring our technology with us to label the scenarios, calculate the variance, identify what the expected payment amount was, all of these things to then package it up and then put it sort of on a silver platter where they can go and collect these underpayments in sort of batch mode. This is not claim resubmission. This is sort of working through with a payer rep to go collect those dollars. So this was this required more than what a normal rural hospital could do on their own.
And, I'd like to add to the whole beginning of the process, the pain points. When I first heard about, hey, we're using spreadsheets and we're doing, all these things, adding columns, calculations to get to what the payment should have been versus what we got. And I'm thinking, that's not that hard. You can do it on a spreadsheet. Boy, when we got more into it, first of all, pulling the data in itself was painstaking. It either took a very long time, if it worked at all, or during that time, you're pulling down the whole system. So the front line's like, what the heck? What's somebody doing, right? So then you'd have to run it during the night. So just getting the data itself was the first hurdle. And that's where it was like, oh my gosh, no wonder this is not so easy.
Well, unfortunately, the elephant in the room is that these EHRs, and there's only 2 or 3 that you'll see out there servicing rural hospitals. We're of course, working with the largest one, and the reporting is a joke. It just doesn't run. You can't get the data on the reports you want. It will slow down or break or crash and pull down other parts of the system at the same time. So we've had to go through the back door into the database to do data extracts at scale across multiple years that doesn't affect the system and doesn't use the system front-end reporting. So this was sort of a prerequisite to even get to the right answers in the first place. So once we got sort of underpayment, the good news is there's cash there. So there's money to be found that can also pay for sort of some of the other things you might want to do.